Good morning. The best newspaper in Sweden. I'm telling you the truth. I did this story yesterday in Swedish last night, and I'll just tell you. Right, it's called Jämtlands Tidning. Tidning, that's newspaper. Jämtland is a region up north. It's a beautiful place. I've been there. It's fantastic. Right. So it's a local paper, right? And I'll tell you why it's the best in Sweden. So, first of all, they are doing well. And the business of newspapers is crashing in Sweden, but they are doing well. See, it's not a big paper, but they are doing great. They have a new owner. His name is Kenneth Nordin. He bought the newspaper in August 2024. And since then, they are doing great. Maybe there's some sanity in this newspaper. What do you think? Well, this is what's so good about it, right? That I think. 2 days in a row, yesterday and the day before, they published stories about people who took the COVID injection and what happened to them. And the articles are very well written. There's no bullshit, no stupid excuses, just a story, right? And I'll tell you about the last one, which was yesterday on the 12th of February. It's about Linda, lady up there. All right, so this is the headline. Severe symptoms after COVID vaccination were dismissed. Cancer was discovered later. All right. I'll just read some sentences. A few days after the second dose of the COVID vaccine, her lymph nodes became severely swollen. The symptoms worsened, and the following year she was diagnosed with aggressive stage 4 cancer. So she took the second dose in January 2022, Pfizer. And then just 3 days later, she found these bumps on her chest, up to her armpits, right? And it just got worse, and she got a high fever. Her upper arm filled with liquid until the skin broke. So she came to the hospital. And the hospital dismissed this idea that it was about the injection. They gave her some stuff and sent her home. And then later she got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Right. You know, I'm used to these stories. I'm sure you are used to these stories, or stories like this. But you know, the average man is not. I don't believe it. Maybe they heard about some friend who had some problems, or maybe they had some problems themselves, or, you know. But they were told it was safe. The injection was safe and effective, and everybody had to take it. And people didn't look into it. They just bought the bullshit, and they just took it. And if you just read the news, or listen to the news, you will not hear anything about this. Now, I hear about it every day. You too, I suppose. So that's what they did. They wrote this. They wrote the truth about what happened to people. So that's why it's the best paper in Sweden. I wrote an email to them, to the chief editor, and congratulated him on these 2 articles. And then I told him about my older brother who died after taking the Pfizer. And then I told him about my channel, that I was happy about what they did, the newspaper, and I talked about it on the video. Right. And then I got a reply from this guy this morning, and again I was surprised, because this guy is aware of what's going on with the COVID injection. He knows. See? So I think it's brilliant. So maybe this is how it will work. No, we are definitely not reaching some people, are we? Those people who just listen to the news. We don't reach them. This knowledge doesn't get to them. Well, it's very hard, at least, to get this information to them, isn't it? So I hate to admit it, but it would help if media started writing about it. Of course. It would be a big shock for people. Lots of people, they just forgot about the whole thing, I think. And they have these issues maybe with their bodies and friends and stuff, right? They just move on and they think it's long COVID or whatever. So people need to understand. Why is this important? I really don't know why it's important. Just let him be, right? But I think it is. Maybe it's because I don't want these assholes to get away with it. I mean, the people who did this. Maybe that's why. And the information is getting out there. But, you know, it would help if newspapers wrote about it. Right, I'll post a link to the second article, the one from yesterday. And I want to ask you a favor, actually. If you could please click on the link. Maybe they will get encouraged to write more about this stuff. You see? The article is in Swedish and you need to subscribe if you want to read the whole thing. Right? But, you know, I think they realize that people are interested, that people are asking questions about this subject. That's my guess. But if they get more and more views because of what they write, well, I think it's a good thing. And maybe this is how it works. New people come in, right? The old media people who did this, well, they were very important, weren't they, with the COVID thing? I think they wouldn't have made it if it wasn't for media. What do you think? Media was disgusting during COVID, absolutely disgusting. It's treason, that's what it is. Because they claim to be something, right? These media people. Oh yeah, we will tell you the truth about stuff. And they just lied and lied and lied. Deliberately. So maybe if new people come in, new owners, right? Maybe there will be a change. So please, if you could, that would be a favor. Click on the link. Right? Be good.